Hello, use your accent.
Yeah. So, can I ask you some questions now?
No. You can, of course.
So, my first question is, if you were like Grace's father and you saw your wife compare your son with to others, what did yeah, what will you do? Like you will stop her or follow her to compare son?
This is, you call it rhetorical question. Of course, the answer, logically, we are going to stop her. How can we know that it's not good? And then we keep, of course, I will support my wife to compare. No, of course not. I'm going to talk and discuss about this one to her nicely with Teh Sariwangi, right? So the talk can be calm and peaceful.
And then
And then,
you say you will stop her,
mhm.
but if and then so your son like think if like what yeah your son is like pendiam is that?
Silent person.
Nah, silent person and then don't want to make a friend with the others
Mhm.
and then your wife compare him with to others that like make friend with others and then friendly and because you stop your wife to compare and your son like feel you mendukung sah
Support.
yeah, support him so your son like don't want to make friend with others always spend
Time.
spend time in his bedroom. What do you think?
I think it's okay. Again, there will be impact for every action. But of course, we are going to see which one is giving more benefit. Of course, stopping my wife to not comparing my son again is going to be the best solution to take. Although later he doesn't really want to involve more in society. As long as he doesn't do any bother, it's going to be fine. I mean, being introvert, silent in the house and then doing things in the house doesn't mean bad. It is not a good, it's not a bad thing actually. It's going to be bad when they are silent in the house and then they do things that are not supposed to be done.
But if he is like silent person, and then when in the future he like look for a job, and because before he always like silent, don't talk anymore, and then when he look for a job and then like interview, because he always silent, so when like want to interview, he like
Silent also.
no, like don't know what want to say and like always say like, yes, no, yes, no.
That's why I said this now. When he is in the house, we need to make sure what he's doing. If he's in the house, silent in bed like this. Of course, I need to go bringing him to doctor. What is weird? We need to go out from the perspective that silent people are not smart. Because some people, yeah, tend to say, oh, when this person talk a lot, like DPR, but they seem to be, no. You know, if you are silent, you can observe people more, and you have more time to read, to learn. If you are talkative, you are busy, sharing, talking, could be sometimes going to fitnating, gibahin, gossiping. Yes, mister. I feel that myself, you know, when I talk a lot, sometimes I talk something that I'm not supposed to talk. But if I see people like silence, they are silent. So when they talk to something good, you know, you cannot say the silent person in your class is this one of you to know. You cannot say that unless you know what he's doing.
But if like silent is that yeah, silent and like you said before silent and then they have the time to like read book and then but if silent and every day play game like don't like
That's why I said before they come to future, right? There are some years, right? It's impossible. Let's say you are in the house, my son come home. Dad, I want to go to my bed. Okay, and then I let it go for 12 years. No, it's impossible. It means that you don't take care of your son. You need to know what is he doing. If you know that he's playing a lot for the game, of course you need to control and supervise. You limit. That is your role as the parent to guide him, right? To tell playing game too much is not good for you.
But if
I'm still thinking about this now, being interviewed and then honest. It's like, why do you join an interview?
Impossible.
It's like, silent, silent.
can understand if he like know want to say what, but he can't explain it.
But if you want to join an interview, of course you have to prepare,
Yeah.
right? You cannot go to the war without weapon. You kill yourself then.
And then my second question is,
The last question. Yes, because you talk about all about the silent boy just now. Last question. Silent again.
no, if you were in Richard and Philip positions,
Mhm.
and then like we know in the story that the police brought Richard and Philip to the police station, and if you were Richard and Philip, and you stay in jail like for 5 years, and then after 5 years, the police said if you are like innocent, Mr. And then you know that if the
The doer,
like,
the
killer
suspect,
is
Chris.
Chris, what will you do to the Chris?
Okay, number one, when the police brought them to the police office, it doesn't mean that he is going to put them in the jail, because if in Indonesia, let's say, the verdict finish comes if they have strong evidence, bukti. They don't know who is the person. They have not found, right? So when the police came to take them, it's only to interrogate. Where were you when this time is time? Because they were caught because of Mrs. Moffat panic situation, right? And then of course they need to be getting information. But if the real one in the case, of course they are going to talk to every person there. Yeah, we cannot only blame to one person. No. Why they should make event when they want to steal the purse?
Yeah.
You spend money. What for? And the name are good already. Yeah, they don't have to look for the reputation.
Yeah, and in the story, like Mrs. Moffat said, if Richard and Philip that stole her purse, and what do you feel if you like become Richard and Philip's parents?
Being accused
Yeah.
to do it.
Like you will get angry to Mrs. Moffat because he said your like son stole her purse.
Okay. If you see that your son and daughter have good names the whole time, perfect the whole time, and that then there's one mistake that seemed to be weird, of course, number one, we cannot believe that. And then we find out first. Yeah, I'm not going to blame Miss Moffat directly. Miss Moffat is also old, if I'm not mistaken, in the story, and she always comes to that beach drinking like weird person too, actually. Yeah, right. So of course I will be mad first, but I will find out is it real or not that my son and my daughters are taking the purse. Okay.
Nah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Done ya?
Then